Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here lies before you, a broken man. Once he dreamed that maybe he'd have more than 10,000 gold, but that dream is now a nightmare, as I cannot win at all. Let's continue on with this run, which I don't know, the draft didn't go that well. I got a bunch of fire elementals, which is cool and all, but there's also some really crappy cards in here, and a curve issue in that I didn't really ever see any 2-drops. I think I took like every single 2-drop I had available. But it didn't matter because I just didn't see that many of them. What you see here is what you get. And one of those cards is Wind Fury. So there we go. Duck Sauce I3, another Warlock. The last Warlock had Mortal Coil for my Raider and Siphon Soul for my goddamn motherfucking Earth Elemental. So hopefully this time, Karma will finally pay me back. I mean, Karma is going to go broke. If Karma keeps this up, it's not going to be able to pay its mortgage pretty soon because, boy, does it fucking owe me. Come on. So we have a Flame Imp here. What I need is for there to now not be a Mortal Coil or a Voidwalker. Though I could get past the Voidwalker with Rockbiter weapons, so this Murloc Raider... Are you goddamn kidding me? Jesus! Ugh. Wow, 2 games I get Raider on turn 1. 2 games it gets Mortal Coil. So why am I doing the Lightning Bolt instead of Rockbiter weapon? Well, next turn I got nothing to do, so I might as well take the Overload now if I'm only going to be Totem calling anyway. Okay, well, anyway, it doesn't matter because now I end up having to make a Totem and Rockbiter weapon to kill this. Yeah, it's going to happen. Crap. So I spent the coin, but it's fine. If I had played the Rockbiter last turn, I would have Lightning Bolted this turn, and then I would have been overloaded next turn, so I would have had to spend the coin to play Spellbreaker, so it would have really been a wash anyway. Unless, of course, I don't end up playing Spellbreaker, then in fact I did lose the coin for no reason, because I played my cards in the wrong order. Alright, so Papa Boris, why are you playing Spellbreaker here? That seems totally stupid. It is, except that after this engine kills my Spellbreaker, it will be at 1 health, whereupon I can play Forked Lightning and finish it off, as long as he only plays 1 minion this turn. Which is a bit of a big as long as, but it happens. And because the spell damage totem lived, I'm going to deal 3... Oh, Jesus. Wow, that sucks. So if I had my coin, I could play Boulder Fist Ogre. Instead, I can't. Oh, that's awkward. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do this. Totem. Yeah, I could have played a Boulder Fist Ogre there if I had used the Rockbiter and Lightning Bolt in reverse order. Well, then I would have had 3 mana when I played the Spellbreaker. I might not have played the Spellbreaker then. Oh gosh, it's tough. I don't know. This looks bad. I've got the Ogre, but I can't really play it. I doubt... what he does with 5 cards and 6 mana, I doubt is going to be comfortable enough for me just to play an Ogre in response. Alright, so he kills that off. Does he have another Mortal Coil, seriously? No, he's a Stormpike Commando. I want Lightning Storm here. That'd be good. I want Lightning Storm. Oh, yes, I do. Forked Lightning. I can actually kill everything by going into crazy overload. I will do this. So we Forked Lightning once. Wait. If I actually hit the outside creatures, then I'm screwed. I could Earthshock first and then Forked... Oh, I can't kill everything with Forked Lightning. Oh yeah, I have to take the chance. So basically, if I lose 2/3 odds and kill the outside creatures, it sucks. But that's the only way that I can kill everything, is to hope I just don't lose those incredible odds, and I hit this Gurbash. Okay, so I do. So that's good. That's good. Make a totem. I'm overloaded next turn. I'm only going to have 3 mana. And he has 5 cards, which sucks. Wind Fury, I hate you. I fucking hate you. He life taps, which is actually good, so he goes up yet another card against me, but at least he's not putting more on the board. This also is fine. I can use my totem to kill off Mr. Bitey at the very least. And we get a Berserker, which is good. Okay. Hanging in there. Earth Shocking, that makes no sense, so we'll just leave it alone. He has a lot of cards. I'm still really going all in on this Boulder Fist Ogre, though.
We must cleanse.
Alright, now that sucks, because you can kill my Berserker. And live to tell about it. And still has 3 mana to play. And put a creature on the board. Yeah, that just sucked a lot. I can Earth Shock with spell damage to kill the Cleric. He life taps, which is good, so he's going up more cards, but I'm fine with that. I just need him not to play things. Alright, so he's going to have a 3-3 and a 2-3 versus my Ogre now. Kill that off. Turn. If he has a Siphon Soul for this Ogre, I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking flip a bitch. Now, I can put Wind Fury on the Ogre, but it's not even that great. I'm gonna have to use it to mop up his creatures, and the Ogre will be damaged and easy to kill off. This is looking bad. Yet another life tap. He drains life, which is better than Siphon Soul. Is he going to throw these other creatures at it? No, he's actually going to Demon Fire. So he's going to 3-for-1 against the Ogre. And he's still a card ahead of me. Many cards ahead of me, actually. And he gets a pair of 1/2s for 2. Okay, Lightning Storm would be alright here. Wind Fury, I fucking hate you. Wolf Rider. Alright, so we'll do this. We'll play the Wolf Rider. Can't really go for his face much, because he's got plenty of health. Taunt Totem would be nice. Of course, that's not going to happen. It's not looking good. I'd give him the advantage here. He can keep on life tapping pretty much all day. Alright, he finds the damage that he needs for killing off my Mana-Tide Totem. There are a lot of ways that he could have done it, so not surprising that he found something. I have no Hex. Lightning Storm is still fine, but not the greatest. Lightning Bolt doesn't really do that much. 1/1 again. Lightning Bolt does nothing. Alright, we're just going to pass the turn, I guess. Hopefully I can get a really good Lightning Storm off after the Dread Infernal kills my Yeti. I still have to draw the Lightning Storm, of course. This could have been a Stormwind champion. And I guess it would have been better here than a Yeti, because I ended up having extra mana left over. Alright, another Drain Life. Pops the Divine Shield, so he's being careful to keep this guy's health high. Fire Elemental is decent, so I'll shoot that thing. Lightning Bolt it to the rest of the way. Get a Taunt Totem, please? Nope. Can't get a Taunt Totem to save my life. He needs 1 more damage to be able to kill off Fire Elemental, then he's got 5 cards versus my Wind Fury. God, I fucking hate you, Wind Fury. I mean, I should have just taken one of the 6 drops that was available at this point. I'll say that that was a misdraft. I thought I needed to keep my curve down, and I had enough big things that like it was worth taking it, that it might get some targets. But no. He has a death. He has a Defender to make the Dread Infernal not kill all of his own stuff, because that's really convenient. Dark Crown. You know what? We're just done here. This is stupid bullshit. So we are now trying not to get 0-3, and I've gone like nearly a year without going 0-3. I'm gonna actually see if I can look up on my channel how long ago it was that I had a 0-3 run. It was a Warrior run. It was back in closed beta. It was like October or November. I just don't remember. I'm gonna do a search here. Warrior. Let's see what we got here. Alright, up against a mage. Well, I'm happy not to be playing a warlock, which is embarrassing, because warlocks really shouldn't be that bad. An abysmal opening hand. You really can't keep the Forked Lightning. It's too risky that it won't be playable, and then you're just going to be screwed. Have to increase my chances. I hate you, Wind Fury! Die! Go away! Oh, I cannot get a Flame Strike in 4 games, but Wind Fury, get that every single fucking time. Oh my god. It was October 23rd that I posted the video in which I had a 0-3 run as Warrior. So I have not quite made it a year without going 0-3. So if I lose this game, I will have made it, 11 months, but not 12. And the start's pretty bad. These are all just garbage crap cards that don't do anything. I mean, the Farseer's alright, I guess. I'll be wasting the battle cry, but whatever. My only hope is that the towel here is going to throw in the towel, being in the loser's bracket, and that my mad skills will help me counter things. Well, we got a Golem, which is not a bad card by any stretch. Earthshock is an intriguing possibility, but I think it is more important to play the Farseer, because this way the Golem can run in, it gets damaged, and then she has to spend her turn pinging this the rest of the way. Or she can kill the spell damage totem, which is also fine. Oh my god. Ridiculous. Mortal Coil for my Murloc Raider, 2 games in a row. 2 games in a fucking row. Surely, I have not played perfectly in my last 6 arena runs, but then again, I never play perfectly. And still am not usually this horrifically unlucky. So my opponent's thinking a lot here. I mean, I don't know what the right move is. I think I would, in the mage's case, kill the Farseer if I had nothing better to do, or kill the totem if I did have something better to do. She has used her coin, presumably because she had another thing to play. Otherwise, why did she coin it out if she didn't have a better play on turn 3? But no, in fact, she did not have a better play for turn 3. She just was going to ping. So I could play the Pimp, but the problem is the spell damage totem would just then die to this Golem. And I would have a 2/5 to show for it. Not exactly that exciting. Let's instead just play Mana Tide, get a card up, and hope that, you know, she either plays a creature, in which case the Mana Tide will live and give me another card, or she doesn't play a creature and pings this to death, in which case she's not killing my spell damage totem. Alright, she is killing that, so presumably my Mana Tide will live. Spellbreaker? Really? Well, it could be worse. It could be worse. So what happens now is, play the Pimp. I'm going to play one of my innumerable Forked Lightnings for 3 damage a pop, which will kill the Spellbreaker and the damage golem. She has 7 cards to my 7. This is like a slightly bigger spell damage totem, essentially. And I'm overloaded, so I'm only going to have 4 mana on turn 6, so it's not over yet. This mage could catch up. I'm down a card, essentially, because of Wind Fury. Now, Wind Fury plus Bloodlust could be a good combo, but I've got to keep creatures on the board to have a shot at that.
What to do?
And she's at full health. I need to start damaging her, too. I just need to hang in there while I'm overloaded, and then hopefully get my Fire Elementals and Boulder Fist Ogre, or Earth Elemental, to come down. She's thinking a lot. It's the kind of, and she's flicking a lot of her cards. This is sort of like a new player sort of thinking. I might just be biased, of course, knowing that we're in the loser's bracket here. Alright, so the Fairy Dragon will die. I'll kill it first, check for duplicate. Okay, change of plans. I'm actually going to play this first, check for Mirror Entity. Okay, it's not. It's fine. So now we kill this, check for duplicate. It's not that either. Okay, so now it's not Mirror Entity or duplicate, but it could still be Ice Armor or Vaporize, which I'd say are the most common things here, most likely. And I'm hoping she doesn't have any Flame Strikes. I've got big things that will survive Flame Strike, they're just not here yet. And a Sunwalker. Well, the Sunwalker's fine, because I can silence it either with Earthshock or with Spellbreaker, either of which is okay. Alright, having drawn the Boulder Fist Ogre, I'm inclined to go for the Earthshock plan. So let's do the Ogre, see if the knife will actually hit this, maybe? No, it hits her face. So this could be a Counterspell or Spellbender. It is one of them. It's a Counterspell. That sucks. So I'm going to pass the turn then. I could have used Spellbreaker, but then I wouldn't have gotten the Ogre down. Of course, if she has Fireball or Polymorph for the Ogre, I'm going to be annoyed. If she pops a Divine Shield on the Ogre and Flame Strikes, I'm going to be annoyed. Man, there are a lot of bad things that can happen. But if she doesn't have Mass Removal, I could actually do Bloodlust Wind Fury combo. Cannot play Spellbreaker also, but I can do Bloodlust Wind Fury and do a lot of damage to her. Sea Giant is there. Let's see, Bloodlust, Wind Fury. Frost Nova, are you goddamn kidding me? Frost Nova, seriously? Frost Nova. Okay, well, change of plans here. We're going to silence the Ogre. Kill the Sunwalker. And I can either play a Totem hoping for a taunt or just the Yeti. We're going to drop the Yeti. I need to get these creatures down. I'm going for my Bloodlust Wind Fury combo here. So the Sea Giant needs to kill the Ogre. I'm just assuming she doesn't have a Flame Strike because Karma demands it. I have 5 creatures. Bloodlust is 15 damage. Wind Fury is another 7, so that's 22 damage. Yeah, that'll actually win me the game with my creature's health. So all she needs to do is not taunt or mass remove. And we've got this one game barely in the bag. Okay, so Fireball kills the Ogre. Now I might not have enough damage with Bloodlust and Wind Fury. So I've got 7 plus 12 is 19. 19 plus 7 is 26. I do have enough damage, but she actually has the Frostbolt. Oh my god. FML. FML. That Sea Giant is actually starting to get to work here. So she proves she doesn't know how to play this game because she pings the totem. You never want to ping the totem because the healing totem because it'll heal itself. Now Rockbiter, does that let me win? So Bloodlust makes us attack for 6. Rockbiter makes an attack for 9. Wind Fury makes an attack for 18. 18 plus 6 is 24 damage. That's not really enough. She'll be at 2 health. But I think that's my best chance, honestly. So I'm going to go for it. Bloodlust. Rockbiter. Wind Fury. And we're just going to do this. I've got Lightning Bolts and I've got like 3 Fire Elementals for the kill. She has to kill everything I play or die. I'm at full health. I've got plenty of time to find one of my cards that I need for winning. And she's only got 4 cards here, so I doubt she'd be able to mount an offensive and kill me that quickly, even with the Sea Giant. Because I've got Forked Lightning, that should be able to finish the Sea Giant off. I also have Earth Elemental and Earth Elemental for some extra protection. I think I have a Wolf Rider in here for extra damage. I think I still have both Lightning Bolts in here, so like 3 Fire Elementals, 2 Lightning Bolts, Wolf Rider, and I'm at full health and have plenty of time. Mages have no built-in life gain apart from Ice Armor, and I don't need Ice Armor to win unless I get Wolf Rider. Or I don't need to attack to win. So I shouldn't have to worry about Ice Armor. Other than that, Priestess of Elune is the biggest healing card that there can be. Alright, despite not knowing about the rule of don't ping the opponent's healing totem, she does know about the trick of pinging your Acolyte for extra cards. Luckily though, she's getting cards when what she needs is life gain and damage to try to bring me down. Alright, now I've got a 2/3 chance of killing off the Sea Giant. I've also got the Senjin for extra protection. Taunt Totem? Not a chance. Please kill the Sea Giant? Does. Good. Hitting the Acolyte's actually good because while it does give her a card, it stops her from getting extra cards by pinging it. I'm still at full health. I got 2 Lightning Bolts and 3 Fire Elementals in there, I think. And a Wolf Rider. Senjin's threatening lethal. She doesn't have the kill for it on the board, so she has to use resources from her hand to kill the Senjin to stop it from killing her. Illidan is cute. Lightning Storm becomes now a good card to play because it'll finish off all of Illidan's things. She has the Polymorph for the Senjin. And the Sorcerer's Apprentice now has to kill this sheep, and it does. Do I have any creature buffing cards? I don't think I do. Golem. 1 in 2 chance of getting a Taunt Totem. Of course that's never going to happen, because I don't think... Yeah, Taunt Totem is just always the last totem you get. That's just how it is when I play. It's just the last one. You don't get that until you can get all the other ones to stick. So the golem now threatens lethal. She has to kill it. She also has to kill my 1/1, which that's the 1 plus side, I guess, of not getting a taunt totem. She can't kill me. She's got, 12 damage, but I'm at 18 health. I don't know what a mage could do to deal 18 damage. Or, yeah, 18 damage. She has to kill the golem twice. She has to kill the 1/1. She has to kill everything I play. And throw away the Sorcerer's Apprentice, which is delightful. Use the overpowered hero ability to kill my damaged golem without taking damage herself. She has to kill the 1/1. She has to use Illidan to kill that unless she has a card like an Ironforged Rifleman that will kill it for her. So she's not getting any damage on me. And I'm still coming closer and closer and closer to getting one of like the 6 cards that will win me the game. She'll actually throw away the little thing. Okay, so she gives it up so she can start dealing damage. That's actually not a bad play. Knight, so she's got 11, 13 damage, 15 damage. I'm actually dead in 2 turns, possibly one if she has double fireball. Earth Elemental, okay, that'll slow her down. Can I get a taunt totem? Is that actually going to happen? No! Of course not. So we overload. I can still get Lightning Bolt, Fire Elemental to win this game. I've got this thing, which is slowing her down, stopping me from taking at least 8 damage, probably 9 more realistically. Does she have a silence or polymorph number 2? She wants it. Illidan's actually pretty good here. Says something about this person though, that she had a legendary Illidan and is in the O bracket with me. Flame Strike happens. She can use the Spectral Knight, I guess, or these 2 little things to kill off the Earth Elemental. And then I think I'm actually down to just 1 chance for the killing card. Because I'm going to take enough damage that she'll kill me next turn. She's going to have 11, 13 damage, which is more than half of my health. Yep. I actually have to get the win right now. Or I am going to get my second 0-win arena run in my whole life. Just a month under a year from the first one. Here it is. The top deck of the century is a Bloodfed Raptor. Are you goddamn kidding me? Jesus, why? Oh my god. I do not fucking believe it. Well, I'm gonna play the Raptor. Maybe she misses that she has the kill. Anything's possible. I doubt it though. Really doubt it. Fuck my life. You know, it's funny. I have like a daily quest for getting 1 more win, I think, with Shaman. There's a major Shaman quest. Get 5 wins. I got 4 wins on my Mage, 0 wins on the Shaman. Oh, this is excruciating. And the worst part is I actually have to keep playing now because it's only a 22-minute video. I have to keep playing. So we're going to open up our 10 packs, and then we're going to move on. Wow. I had like, I think 3 draws or 4 draws to get one of like a bajillion different cards that would have won me the game. Or a Taunt Totem, by the way, at any time would have also saved enough damage maybe to give me 1 more extra draw. But nope, never happened. Never happened. 0 wins. Yeah, I'm just take a look at my stats real quick here. What's going on? My average number of wins has actually dropped below 6. It was pretty good. For a moment there, I actually had a third of my runs were going to 9, and now everything is just turned to shit. I'm so angry. All right, so anyway, let's go ahead and open up these packs. Again, it doesn't really matter what I get. I'm just doing it for laughs. Oh, a Golden Gladiator's Longbow. I don't know if Gladiator's Longbow gets used in ranked, but I'll keep that. It's a good card. Legendary. A Golden King Crush. Wow, I think it is only the 2nd Golden Legendary that I've ever opened. I'll keep that, sure. It's cool. Again, King Crush not usually a ranked playable card, but things change. So we had a Golden Epic and a Golden Legendary back to back. That would be very exciting, I guess, if I were still opening cards, packs. And now we're going to get some normal packs, which is just fine. No problem with that. Alarmabot. Always a card I want to have in multiples. Okay. Regular old Junkaroo. 2 rares and an epic here. Molten Giant. Very nice. I, of course, have a complete set, so I don't need it or anything, but still, you know, exciting to see. Golden Feral Spirit. Feral Spirit, I believe, does get used in Shaman decks. That'll be a card I keep. now that I have the full collection, might as well keep the golden cards for style, right? And Lightning Storm. Alright, so let's go ahead and open up the collection. We're going to first of all cash out this stuff for 1,400 dust. I wonder how laggy this is going to be. Man, I remember back when you would just press the button, it would give you everything automatically, and that was better. It was better that way. Okay, Golden Bloodsail Corsair. We're just going to go ahead and take a quick gamble here that, in fact, Bloodsail Corsair is never going to be a playable card. I'm prepared to eat crow if it becomes like the new metagame breaking thing. South Sea Cat. I guess I actually did not have 2 of those. Huh. So I actually got a new card there. I only had 1 to get the achievement for completing the set, but I didn't have 2. Oh, I guess I do have a Gelbin. It's just the golden one from the beta. It doesn't show up in the crafting mode here. And I guess I did not have a second Molten Giant. Really? I only had 1 of them? Wow, that was great. Actually, without even caring at all about things, I actually got 2 cards I did not have. Got a Golden Slam, which I'll keep. Golden Frothing Berserker, which I'll keep. Golden Dust Devil, which I will not keep. And a Golden Feral Spirit, which I will keep. So if I get 2 Goldens, then I'll delete both of the commons, but until I get 2, I'll keep the commons, because it doesn't really save space, and I don't need the dust for anything. Golden King Crush. So do you get rid of the regular King Crush? I mean, it doesn't really matter now anymore, does it? I would never use the regular one. I suppose I might as well just get rid of it. Yeah, so we're going to disenchant that for 400 dust. I really don't see any reason to keep it. I would only ever play with the golden one. And now we got something out here. Golden Starfall. Oh, I actually have 2 golden Starfalls. Great, so we can actually disenchant both of the regular Starfalls. Now, you might say there's a risk that later there will be something to use dust on, and I'll wish that I had continued my policy of getting rid of Goldens, but I'm going to take that risk. I still think I'm going to get so much dust anyway before Blizzard comes out with anything you can spend dust on that it's worth the risk. Alright, so we're going to, actually I know what I'm going to do already here. We're going to do Rogue. I'm pretty sure, well, okay, I'm actually not 100% sure, so let's take a quick look here. Yeah, I've only played Rogue twice, and done a 3-win run and a 9-win run, so we're going to go ahead and start a Rogue run. We'll finish that off, not in this video, but in the next. Alright, we'll do a questing adventure, because I just think Wailing Soul is absolute garbage. We'll do Violet Teacher here, because that's really good. Vanish is terrible, and the Voodoo Doctor is terrible, so I'm going to take an Acolyte of Pain, though I'm not that jazzed about it. Novice Engineer seems better than Sprint early in the draft, and Backstab, I hate to pass on Monty Berserker, but it's got to happen. Definitely don't want another questing adventure, so we'll take a second Violet Teacher. Assassinate's good. It's good to have a 1-card answer at anything. Shadow Step I find is pretty bad, so we'll take a Ringleader, though I'm not that excited about that card. Now here, Fan of Knives is really great. Geomancer I do like. It goes well with Backstab and Fan of Knives, but I'm going to take the Fan of Knives, because even without spell damage, it's good. Swordsmith is pretty bad, so I'll take a Knitmaster. Second Backstab is fine. Here I could take a Sprint, but I think these 2 cards are too good to take Sprint. Spectral Knight's a really great 5-drop, but good 4-drops win games, and that's a good buffer, so we'll take that there. Deadly Poison or Creeper. I'll take the Deadly Poison. It's good to have 1 of. Pyromancer here, because I don't want any more 3-drops. I think this guy is actually junk, total junk, so I'm going to take the Blade. Goes well with Deadly Poison. Got a 2-drop here. We could take the Crazed Alchemist, which sometimes is useful, sometimes not, or the Pint-Sized Summoner, which is always useful, at least early on, but is probably not going to live. We'll take her, because I just don't have that many turn 2 plays. Viscerate seems good. Hate to pass on a Fairy Dragon, but it's got to happen. I'll take the Ogre Magi. The Tiger's, arguably a better card, but the Ogre Magi gives me some spell damage, which is good with Backstab and Fan of Knives. Second Deadly Poison or an Ogre? Well, let's take an Ogre to have some endgame. Another Master Swordsmith. Really, I could be done with those. Thanks, game. We'll take a Demolisher, though. I'm not that jazzed about it. Another Fan of Knives. Yep, over Elven Archer, I think so. Eviscerate number 2 seems good for some finishing potential. And the Dread Corsair. Deadly Poison makes it cheap, but even with just the regular dagger, it's a 3/3. It's like an Iron for a Grizzly. I could take this for burn potential, but I think I've got enough burn potential, so we'll take the Corsair for some taunt and protection. Wolf's an easy pick here for some buffing. I'll take the Abusive Sergeant, which someone on YouTube really, really enjoys. We'll see how that goes. I'll take the Raid Leader over the crappy 2-drop. And the Unstable Ghoul over the crappy other things. Cold Blood or Shiv? Cold Blood will help me finish games out, but this doesn't really look like a burn deck to me, so I'll take the Shiv, which is a bit safer. I don't want a second Assassin's Blade, because those clog up the hand. This pack's absolute trash. Okay, because we're going to take a Murloc Raider, though I'm not that happy about it. And I could take a third Violet Teacher, actually, which is hilarious, but no, we'll take the Argent Commander. My curve was pretty low. I passed on things rather aggressively. I could have had like another Boulder Fist Ogre. I could have had a couple of sprints. So I am happy that since I passed on the big stuff really aggressively, I can take the Argent Commander. Alright. I've had, what is it now? Let me take a look at my stats sheet. 4, 4, 6, 6, 4, 0. There's an extra 4 in there. 4, 4, 6, 6, 4, 4, 0. 4, 4, 6, 6, 4, 4, 0. 7 runs in a row. I have not managed to make it up to 7. This will be 8. And one of those runs, as you heard in the count, was actually a 0. We'll keep the removal, and we're going to hope for 2-drops. Find a 2-drop. All right. Oh, man. So I can't believe it was in this video, that I had a 0-win run. Not quite a year after my first time doing that, I did it again. With a Shaman deck that, I mean, didn't seem great, but it certainly seemed better than 0. That last game where I could have gotten a finishing card for like 3 draws in a row, and I had a bunch in the deck. I got beaten by Illidan. Hate everything. Hate everything. Alright, Ricky the Mage. See if she has an answer for the Pint-Sized Summoner. If she does it matter? Well, it kind of does. The Unstable Ghoul costs a mana, so I could play the dagger without having to use the coin. So we're going to do this first, see if it's New Entity. It's not. See if it's Ice Armor Vaporize. It's not that either. We'll do this, and the correct move here is not to attack because you got to save this for the Deadly Poison. Now the awkward thing is I've got all these rogue cards and no creatures to play, so I might have wanted to play the Assassin's Blade, which is the sad thing. Well, this is actually really good. This is a really good top deck, because I can now play the Ogre Magi. Makes backstab deal 3 damage. This could be Counterspell or Spellbender, but I'm guessing it's a duplicate, because it's just the most likely thing. But it is a duplicate, which I'm fine with.
Here we go.
Now we swing 3 damage, and all of a sudden this game's looking pretty good. I could coin into Dagger, but that seems silly, and I might just end up playing Assassin's Blade next turn anyway. If I play Assassin's Blade next turn, coin Deadly Poison, that's a total of 20 damage I'm representing, so if I get all the hits in, I will actually kill her just like that. And I've got the Assassinate to get past one big taunter she might throw at me. Is that going to be a Cone of Cold? It is. That's not right. So it's a risky move here to, actually, she got the Cone of Cold Ice Lance combo. It's a risky move here to go for the Assassin's Blade, especially because now I'm actually not going to have the, 5 damage that is needed to finish her off. Okay, so we're going to demolish, swing, dagger. Didn't need the Pint-Sized Summoner. We'll see what she's got. Of course, there's all sorts of risks with going the Assassin's Blade Deadly Poison. Sure, it's 20 damage, but I mean, Ooze or Taunt stops that. Is she really just going to play the Harvest Golem? Looks like she is. Hopefully the Demolisher doesn't hit this thing. I don't really want it to. It's kind of pointless. But it does. Alright, well, we'll hang on to that Assassin's Blade then. Let's go ahead and draw a card. See what we get. Alright. We'll hit this with the dagger. Finish it off with the Demolisher. Get the damage in there. Remake the dagger and play the Raider. And pass the turn. So I still haven't actually gotten her down to 20. Flame Strike or Blizzard would clear my board here. And then I'd have pretty much nothing to do. So I'm hoping she doesn't have that. Hey, no flame check. She plays the other Harvest Golem, which is good. Hopefully the Demolisher won't single-mindedly focus on it this time. I really want the barrel to hit her face. She's pinging this down because once it dies, it'll kill off 2 of my other creatures. And of course it does in fact hit the golem. Wow. Alright. So what we're going to do here is the following. I'm going to play the Acolyte. And this thing will die against the golem and kill off my other 2 things, which sucks. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to use the Novice Engineer to finish off first the duration of the golem. I'm going to use the Murloc Raider to hit her in the face. And I could actually Fan of Knives to kill the other golem, but I'd rather just get this thing out of here and get the card off the Acolyte, and maybe I'll get something playable. And I do. Dread Corsair. So we're going to swing. She's down below 20 health. I could now go for the Assassin's Blade Deadly Poison shenanigan, with still the Assassinate to get past 1 taunt. Of course, 4 turns is a long time. It's practically an eternity in Hearthstone for the opponent not to have life gain, taunt, or weapon removal. So I'd rather not go in on that if I don't have to. But I may have to if I don't get a playable card. Can't assassinate this, can't backstab it, can't really do anything. Alright, it's time to go for it, I guess. I could actually hit the Spectral Knight and use the Acolyte of Pain to finish it off. Let's do that. I should have actually done this first because I'm drawing a card. But so be it. Eviscerate. Well, it's good to have that for some burn potential. Careful not to hero ability here, because that would remove the 5/3 weapon, be a little bit tragic. I've got lethal damage. This is 15 plus 2 is 17, so she is dead technically. Unless she has an ice armor there. Let's see if she does. So let's check first for Mirror Entity since I got the wolf. It's not that. Let's check for ice armor / vaporize. It's not that. What I'm going to do now is make a bit of a tech play. I'm actually going to use the coin to see if she has, if that's a counter spell. It isn't. It could still be a spellbender, but that's the risk I'm going to take. It's not spellbender. It's a duplicate. Okay, well, that's not the greatest thing in the world to duplicate, just because of how expensive it is. And there's no reason to play the Eviscerate and reveal to her that she's dead. Might as well just let her sweat it out a little bit. So now if she plays the Ogre back and plays like a Defender of Argus or Sunfree Protector to give it taunt, that could be a problem. Looks like she's gearing up for a Defender of Argus. Nope, just a Flame Strike. Well, that's fine, because I've got lethal damage with my weapon and the Eviscerate. I'm going to be a little bit douchey. You know why? Because today's been a shitty day. Wait, if I'm going to be douchey, I should backstab first. So that the backstab actually can go into effect. Alright, Fan of Knivesing again would be wrong, because then I wouldn't actually have the kill. Well played. That's bad. I don't normally do bad manner stuff like that, but I'm in a bad mood, because I lost like 7 arenas in a row. One of which was a 0-win arena, which is the one right before this one. I think I'm entitled to a little bit of dickishness. So, we got our first win in 4 games. No, 5 games, right? Because I lost an arena. And then I lost the end of 1 arena. Then I had 0 in arena. So this was I lost the last 4 arena games in a row, which is a difficult feat to pull off. Finally got a win though, and got time for 1 or 2 more games. Probably just 1 more game in this video before we move on and I go cry in a corner. A priest. Paul GFX. Alrighty. Got a turn 2 play. I think I'm gonna mulligan the Shid because it's just too unlikely to actually work. And the Questing Adventure because it's not a good card early on. Got a Ringleader that I cannot actually combo out. And I have to make a choice whether to play the Abusive Sergeant on turn 1 or not. So the pros is that if he gets 2-drop, I can kill it with the Abusive Sergeant. The cons is that if I get to turn 3 with nothing better to do, I'll want the Abusive Sergeant to combo the Ringleader out. That's looking a little bit too far into the future, though. A good option now is better than the best option later. We're just going to play this thing. I hope he doesn't have a 2-3 off the coin. If he does, we'll have to dagger up to get rid of it. Loot Hoarder. Well, this means I'm not playing the Pyromancer. I don't want to give him card advantage. So I will just dagger down the Loot Hoarder and swing for 2 damage. If I hadn't played the Abusive Sergeant on turn 1, I still would have made the dagger there, and then I would have been ready to play Abusive Sergeant Ringleader on turn 3, which would have been better, I guess. But I still think overall I made the right choice. Alright, this is a good moment. I can actually Fan of Knives to kill this and go up a card. And that means that next turn I can actually play the Pyromancer and Ringleader, get the combo off of it anyway. I am not going to attack with the dagger. I don't see any reason to. I don't have Deadly Poison, so I'm not going to remake the dagger. I don't have the Assassin's Blade, so I'm not going to throw away the dagger. I'm not going to play the dagger next turn because I've got another plan. Of course, I'm running into Holy Nova like a bitch, but that's life. Hopefully that'll be something for me to trade these guys into before the Holy Nova hits. And, wait, I am actually the first player. Oh crap, does he have the coin? Has he used the coin? Yes, he used the coin. He coined into Loot Hoarder on turn 1. So he does not have the coin. We're not going to have a Holy Nova happen just yet. These guys should find something to trade into, or at least some of them. At the very least, this Panther, before the Holy Nova drops. Awkward on turn 5. Don't want to play my 3 drops, but I don't want to play. I can't play the 6 drops yet. He'll kill off the Pyromancer. And I have a pretty easy move, I think. I'm going to play Raid Leader here. This allows me to just trade these 2 crappy guys for the Twilight Drake, which is good because it spares me the damage of Holy Nova. Now, if he doesn't have a Holy Nova, then I just threw guys away for not much, but I think that was worth it. I could have played Imp Master, started to make some imps, and try to get more value out of the Raid Leader later, but I didn't want to just get blown out by Holy Nova. Abomination. Well, this is a bit annoying, because it'll kill both my guys. But I am just going to go ahead and kill it. I mean, I can't do anything. I can't silence it or anything, so we're just going to run in. Don't hit it with the dagger, because it's going to die anyway. Now, I could play Acolyte of Pain to get an extra card out of it, or I could just play one of my big guys. What's better? The Ogre dies to Shadow Word Death. This doesn't actually die to anything, though. So, against someone else who's not a priest, I might not do this. But against a priest, I'm actually just going to play this guy straight, because a priest can't really kill this very well, at all. Holy Smite doesn't work, there's no Shadow Words that work. There's no neutral creature that will kill this. Sludge Belcher is a nuisance. I don't think I have any silence. I could Shiv, swing, but then I can't kill off the Sludge. So what I'm going to do then is get started on my questing adventure. Shiv to see what card I get. Maybe I'll get something useful. Dread Corsair, can't quite be played. And I will attack this one time, because I got plenty of health. I figure I might as well deal a damage to it, if I'm going to remake the dagger anyway. And maybe he was going to leave this alive, killing my minions in some other fashion. Then I'll want this to be damaged, so I can kill it. Now, of course, if he has a Northshire Cleric, he can play that and heal, but that would be 3 of the 7 mana, when he really has better things to be doing than spending 3 mana drawing a card, and healing a creature that doesn't need healing. So he has to kill the questing adventurer with Shadow Word Pain, or Holy Fire, or something else, or he's going to be in trouble. The Sludge Belcher was definitely good for him, but he's still on the back foot. Alright, he gets the Soul Priest, which lets him kill my Argent Commander. Is he going to be able to kill the questing adventurer, though? No, he's just going to delay it with Mr. Footman. A fair play. Well, 2 can play at that game. What I'm going to do now is kill this off. So me attacking it last turn with the dagger was a really good move. I'll kill this guy because I can't get around it. I didn't get a backstab. And then I'm going to play as much as I can to beef up Mr. Questa. So start on the Imps or start with the Acolyte. I'm going to start on the Imps, I think. It's more important than cards right now. So I have a 6/5. This will die to Shadow Word Death, but the thing is, that clears away the Shadow Word Death from my Boulder Fist Ogre. He does not have Shadow Word Death, but he's going to use heals to burn it down, which is just as good. Well, it's actually worse. Well, it's better and worse. He gets a creature, which is better, but he spends more mana, and that's worse. And he has a Dark Cultist, so I need to kill the Dark Cultist last. And I can indeed kill all of his creatures. Even easier now with Backstab. Alright, so let's Backstab this. Play the Ogre. We'll use the Dagger to kill that, because I've still got plenty of health. Use the Raider to kill that. We'll ignore the Cultist, because I can't kill it anyway. I'm going to play the Acolyte of Pain, which, barring Shadow Word, is going to give me some cards, which is useful. Now, I could have considered ignoring everything and going for the face. I could have gotten him down below 10, but I think it was important to get these trades to happen. So this deck is not that amazing at burn potential. Alright, he buffs that up. However, the Ogre can kill the Temple Enforcer, no problem. Looks like he's got a kill for the Ogre, though. What's going to be the damage? Or nothing. Maybe he's just doing that so that the Ogre dies upon hitting the Temple Enforcer. Looks like that is what it is. Okay, sure. Let us get a card. Whoa, whoa, whoa. First, I need to kill this thing. Now, I will kill this with my Acolyte to get a card, knowing that this guy's health is going to get buffed, because I don't really care about that. Too bad I didn't have Backstab available earlier in this game. We're going to put 3 damage, 4 damage on him. And he's going to have his hands full. He has to kill everything I play. Now, a Holy Nova here, he could actually end up winning the game because he'd have 2 cards left, and I have a Backstab, which is pretty useless. And it would clear my entire board. I played around Holy Nova earlier. He turns out not to have had it, I don't think. Alright, Stampeding Kodo a little bit underwhelming here. Kills one of the imps, as were the 60% odds. He respects my Pint-Sized Summoner, which is fine. Is he going to heal the minion or himself? He's going to play a Tiger, which is scary, but not immediately scary. And he doesn't have anything left over for healing. Okay, I can deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 damage. Wow. I mean, that's a big risk, because he can actually kill off all my minions and heal himself back up to 3. He heals faster than I deal damage. Got an Assassin's Blade in here. Alright, I'm going to go for it. I feel like if I did trades, this Tiger would just ruin my life anyway. So we'll just hit him and hope to get the Assassin's Blade in time. Wait, did I really miscount that badly? Oh, it's 8 damage, not 9 damage. Oh shit. If I had counted correctly that was 8 damage, I probably wouldn't have done my move that I just made. So you can kill off 3 of my 1/1s, leaving me with 1/1 and a dagger to take him down to 0, but he'll heal up to 4, so he'll be going back down to 2. I've got a few chances to find my other Eviscerate, or my Assassin's Blade, or my Deadly Poison. He's actually going to Shadow Word Pain to kill us, which is smart, removing every single point of damage that he can. Mind Blast is a pretty much dead card, but I'm dead in a few turns. I've only got a few turns left to find an answer. Phantom Knives is great because it draws me a card and takes away 2 damage from him. Violet Teacher is alright, because while I'm never obviously going to get to use its ability, it will kill off his Tiger unless he gets a Holy Fire or a Shadow Word Pain to remove it. Killing off the Tiger means... Well, it doesn't kill off the Tiger because he can heal the Tiger. I don't think he'd risk not healing himself, though. Yeah, he throws the Tiger away. Spectral Knight is annoying, but I've still got a chance here. Actually, Assassin's Blade won't even kill him, nor will Eviscerate. Oh, shoot. Direwolf Alpha, does that kill him? I just gotta play it. I guess I could have held on to it for the combo in case I got the other Eviscerate, but he's gonna go up to 6, which takes him away from combo Eviscerate range. Shoot! Oh, shoot. I'm actually not gonna be able to win this game. I shouldn't have raced, I should have killed his stuff.
What you want?
Mistakes were made, as they say. Mistakes were made. He actually ignores the wolf, giving me the opportunity to kill his grunt with the wolf. Figuring I cannot kill him with a single card if he's got 6 health, and he's correct. Dark Iron Dwarf is nice. The game is over. Actually, it's not over. What was it? Yeah, it's over though. It's over because I had 6 health. The Kodo plus that thing were 7 health. Right, it was over. I doubt he was gonna miss it. I guess I technically should have seen if he was gonna miss it, but whatever. We're done here. Thanks for watching. Please like and or subscribe. We'll see you again soon. Take care.